Welcome back to the NFL preview. I'm Marcelo.
I'm Adam.
We're going to be talking about the AFC East today, the New England Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets. So, okay, elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room, and his name is Brady, or Goodell. I mean, it depends how you look at it.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Roger Goodell after what happened with the Saints and their Bountygate scandal a few years ago. I think Goodell is ruining the league. With the way he handles controversies. I think, in all seriousness, deflating a football does not have a huge impact on the game. A player still has to throw it and catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, the alleged deflating happened in the first half of that championship game where the Colts were actually leading.
Yeah.
The Patriots, with fully inflated footballs, dominated the second half of the game.
And it was run game more than anything.
Exactly.
I think Jonas Gray went off for like
4 touchdowns. I think it was 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. I mean, when you have numbers like that in a run game, you can't blame the ball.
Exactly. I mean, and I think half the problem is that the Patriots didn't cooperate with the investigation. I mean, so what if you don't bloody cooperate with the investigation? If it's false allegations, like they didn't prove anything for starters.
Yeah.
And over deflated football.
It's, you know what I hated about it though, is that it was such a media circus.
Yeah, and it's still going. I mean, what happens with this is someone makes a decision and then you have a courtroom hearing and then someone appeals the ruling and then it goes back to court and then this person appeals the decision and it just goes on and on, like what's going on in the AFL with Essendon and the drug scandal. It just never stops.
Yeah, and it'll last forever. I think Goodell has to take the L though.
Yeah.
I think he's lost this one, man. I think when the judge completely overturned Tom Brady's suspension, and he's starting week 1.
Yeah.
Like no one thought he would, but he's starting week 1. So I mean, what can you do as Roger Goodell? You can't do much.
No.
And I think he does deserve the criticism that's going to come his way. I agree with you. I think he is ruining the league. You know, from the
no fun league. That's what the NFL. I mean, some fans call it NFL the no fun league.
Exactly. And you know, from the day that he started banning certain dances. And even like the goalpost dunks from Jimmy Graham,
man.
Although, like, I gotta talk about this for a second, right? I know that like everyone's upset that he can't dunk it anymore. Yeah. But you realize he broke the goalpost one day,
what a beast!
Like, what a beast! But dude, what if that had landed on someone, man? I think
things happen, man.
Shit happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit happens, man. But all right. What do you reckon about the Patriots as a team as a whole? Because they have lost some key pieces.
I think missing Vince Wilfork is going to be huge. They lost Brandon Browner to the Saints. Malcolm Butler, I mean, the bloody, Who Are You award last season.
I mean, he just came up big in a situation that probably didn't even, call for it. You know what I mean? Like, they should have ran it. Yeah.
No doubt it was a big play. Props to him. Now he's a Super Bowl MVP, he's a superstar. But I think that defense has got holes all over the place. They're going to miss Vince Wilfork as a run stuffer. Brady has Gronk. I mean, it's just going to be the Brady and Gronk show.
He has LaFell as well, but it's not something to write home about, man. No. It's not something amazing. LaFell is a good player, but if you're going to count on him to take WR1 receptions, you can't do that. It's not going to happen.
And I like Edelman, but he's more of a slot receiver. Exactly. You're not going to expect him to go down the field and make big plays.
Yeah. But, we sometimes write off the Patriots and...
Yeah, it seems to happen every season.
Comes to bite us in the ass because Tom Brady, in my opinion, is
a genius.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I think the Peyton Manning comparisons aren't even close.
No.
I think Peyton is a choker. He's a low-quality quarterback when it comes to the playoffs. He doesn't have a good track record, and he works with so much more than Tom Brady does, and he can't even do half. Yeah. He can't do shit compared to Tom Brady. And Tom Brady has nothing compared to what Peyton does. Yeah. Can you imagine if Tom was on the Broncos?
Yeah.
That is
an absolute superstar.
The whole league would tank. Yeah. Because you're like, well, Tom Brady's got this on. Let's go see if I can find a Tom Brady in this next draft. That's the goal if Tom's on the Broncos. So
yeah, no doubt the GOAT.
Yeah, with that having said, I mean, who wins this division? Will it be the Patriots?
I can't not say the Patriots. It'll be competitive. I mean, I really like Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins. They made some good signings.
Ndamukong Suh!
And then you got Cameron Wake on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
They got Kenny Stills from the Saints.
Jordan Cameron
at tight end. I mean, they are recruiting a good team.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins will always be competitive. The Jets just seem to be a circus every season.
Yeah.
Geno Smith got in a fight with
IK and then Kapali or something, who actually just got caught by the Bills too.
Well,
so I mean,
the thing about the Jets and the Bills is they both have really good defensive lines. Yeah. Leonard Williams for the Jets is going to be a beast.
Yeah, you put him in there with
Sheldon Richardson, Muhammad Wilkerson.
Oh my goodness.
That's fearful, man. And the Bills line, man.
Yeah.
Kyle Williams, Marcel Darius, Mario
Williams is still there as well.
I would kill to have a D line like that.
Yeah.
But the problem with those two teams is just everyone else around them.
Yeah. Even, I think, more the offense.
Yeah.
Although the Bills do have good players, I mean, they got Sammy Watkins. It was a great breakout player.
Yeah, exactly.
At running back, they have McCoy, who just a couple of years ago, we were like, well, this guy's in the conversation with best in the league at running back.
Exactly.
But at the same time, with all the quarterback things that are going on,
I don't even know who's playing.
I think Tyrod Taylor is starting for the Bills. They dropped EJ Manuel or something happened there.
First round pick.
Yeah. So I don't even know who's starting for the Jets right now. I just know it's not Michael Vick, obviously.
Yeah, he's gone to the Steelers.
Yeah, I think Michael Vick would have had a chance to really have a redemption year. Yeah, especially with Brandon Marshall.
Yeah,
on the
that
Jets.
was a big pickup for the Jets.
It was a big target.
And now they have Eric Decker as well. So they are putting pieces on that offense. I mean, running back's still a question. They got Chris Ivory.
I think they still have Bilal Powell.
Yeah, no superstars there. So, I mean, quarterback again. To win games, you need a good quarterback. Yeah. Lesson in football.
Yeah. But you know what? I think 3 out of 4 of these teams are going to finish with winning records, or 8-8.
Yeah.
I think the Jets are going to finish probably around 6-10.
Yeah.
Which
I can see the Bills getting close to wild card.
You reckon? I think. I mean, if it comes down to an 8-8 team, and then it's head-to-head record, right? So I mean, if they come out 8-8. Dolphins go maybe 9-7. Patriots go 10-6.
It'll be close. I think the Dolphins will definitely, if not win the division, make the wild card.
Yeah, and I really like Tannehill. Yeah. I really do I like him.
I like his girlfriend a bit more than Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees.
Everyone agrees.
Yeah, I think Tannehill is just the perfect example of a good old American quarterback. He's got the hot girlfriend. He's got all this. He got paid.
Yeah, man.
He's got all this kind of money.
Monster contract.
So. Okay, who's the best player in this division? No.
Tom Brady.
Don't even answer that. The second best player in this division is...
I like Cameron Wake.
I like Sue more than Wake. But
I feel like Cameron Wake is very underrated. I feel like Ndamukong Suh he's a great player. I feel like he's a bit overrated. He's also a bit of a...
He got paid way too much.
Yeah.
I think he was going to get overpaid.
He's dirty.
Well,
that's what you want from a D-line.
That's what you want, man.
But
I'll take Sue any day.
Yeah. I like Cameron Wake. I think he's underrated.
Well, okay. If you forget those two, who's the third best in this division? I think you could make a legitimate case for anyone on the Bills line and the Jets
Mario
line.
Williams, I really like. Even Marcel Darius.
Yeah. I think Sheldon Richardson even, man.
Yeah,
any of these
line, just you don't even have to mention one player, just the line.
Darrell Reeves is back there though.
At the Jets, and they got Cromartie as well.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see. I think Darrell Reeves is still a top 5 cornerback.
Yeah, I reckon he's number 2 in the league.
Ooh,
behind
really?
Sherm. Yeah.
No,
the old cornerback debate. And Peterson gives up too many big plays.
That is true.
I think Sherm's number 1. The stats.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from him doing the talking, his stats back up what he says. I mean, Sherm is a beast. And there's the argument, he's in the Legion of Boom, he only stays on one side.
That's the system.
He does his job, and no one does it better.
It's rare to see him with safety help, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't ask him to go over.
Mm-hmm.
He does his job so well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, he's a shut down corner.
Yeah. But all right. So we've got the Patriots going through, and maybe Dolphins, Bills wild card.
I think the Dolphins.
Yeah, me too.
Bills just miss out, I think, to the Broncos.
Yeah, I think McCoy's going to be disappointing this season. That's just a hunch. I can't back that up
because he left the Eagles.
Well, I mean, I like McCoy. I mean, I really do. You know, and Eagles fans are salty that he left or that we let him go, and that Deshaun Jackson as well left. But you know, I love those players. You know, they gave us so many memories as Eagles fans. You know, you can't hate them. But at the same time, we know their flaws better than anyone. So I mean, McCoy's a good player, but I'd rather have Murray, so I'm in a good state right now. But that was it for the AFC East. I'm Marcelo.
I'm Adam.
Thanks for watching, guys.